Good morning, everyone. Just finished up my stretches, and today is our Mount Whitney attempt. Here's our tent. Very weird to not be dismantling it. But, yeah, as you can tell, it's not the earliest of mornings. We've been leaving earlier than this. But I was just absolutely exhausted yesterday. Whew, it was really rough. So we decided to get a really good night's sleep tonight, or last night, and then we ended up sleeping in, which was amazing. And now, hopefully, we'll just scamper up Mount Whitney, since we'll have really light packs, because we can leave most of our food here in our bear cans and a lot of our stuff as well. I know I probably won't literally be scampering, but this is my most optimistic view of what will happen today. But honestly, today is less mileage and a little bit less elevation gain than yesterday was. So, hopefully that in combination with much lighter packs will be helpful. I was having a lot of back pain yesterday by the end of the day because I had added some stuff from Henry's pack that got wet from the Coke, and then that was changing my pack, so it was stabbing into my back, and then this whole chain events. Anyway, it was not good. But today is a new day. It's our Mount Whitney day. We've been looking forward to this kind of the whole PCT, so that's exciting. And Henry's tried to do this before. He couldn't get permits, so it's been a long time coming. And we'll keep you updated. Also, this morning, Henry found some micro holes in our tent, so he used some of the patching tape. There's a piece on the inside and the outside. It looks great. He's buttoned up the doors. Missed those zippers and magnets, am I right?
Yep.
That's all right.
I mean, just look at like this bulges out here.
Yeah, the new design is excellent, honestly.
There's a gap here.
Yeah. It works. It works. We were, thrilled with it until we got a taste of the new one. Oh, anyway, all right. We're headed off. I just took off my hat and I was trying to put my hair down to put my baseball hat on. I was like, what? Also, really bad news. It just feels weird. I don't know when, I don't know where or how, but I think I accidentally littered my sun gloves. I feel bad. This is a really beautiful lake. I love this marshy grass stuff. And on the map it's unnamed, but then there's a sign that says it's called Timberline. Oh, never mind. Didn't zoom in enough. That's okay. Anyway, really beautiful. And I've been surprised before by lakes that are unnamed. You're like, how has no one given this a name? But yep, this is Timberline Lake. And it makes me want to go to the Timberline Lodge for brunch. Yum, 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 yum.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Guys, I got this Super Berry and Greens Pro Bar. I was like, oh, I should try that. And I've been kind of scared of it. And I just opened it up and it's actually green. Oh my gosh, why did I do this? All right, update. That Pro Bar is not great. It's not horrible. I'm definitely going to eat it, but it's not great. And what's really baffling to me, so I picked that one because between yesterday and today, I'm basically going to eat my 8th day of food. But today was the main reason we had an extra day of food, because we were like, oh, if we need to wait out Whitney a day. So hopefully we're in the clear there. So I picked this one as my extra snack to bring, because I was like, well, I'm kind of scared of it and not that excited about it. So I'll bring it, because if I'm that hungry, you'll eat whatever, right? That was my thinking. But it baffles me, and I kind of know the reason, I guess. Packs were heavy. I was trying to jettison stuff, but why did I think that on the day I'm walking to the highest point in the continental United States, I wouldn't want maybe one extra snack? Nope. Why would I want that? No, sir. Ridiculous. All right. Welcome to the first ever episode of Peak Baggin' with Pammy Lather.
Plus Hank.
I'm here with Hank, and I was recently invited to be the guest host of this episode, and I was a little hesitant at first because I don't have a lot of experience in this, but Hank really sold the idea, and here I am. So, without further ado, we will continue bagging Mount Whitney. And is there anything else I need to say as the host?
No, you're good.
All right, that's all.
The color of this lake is crazy. Love it.
Hello, welcome back to Peak Baggin' with Pammy Lather and Hank Lather. Just having a little sit. This is quite a climb, but the sit comes with quite a view that I will show you thusly. Look at what we have here. 'Tis nice.
Hank Lather has already developed some other peak bagging dreams for today. See that thing? It's Mount Hale. Like to do that. PCT or the Whitney route goes somewhere down there by Guitar Lake, and my route would be to go around and then up. We'll see if it happens. I think once I get up there, it should be relatively straightforward. The question is if I can do that. We'll see. In other news, my finger is throbbing, and I don't know if that's because of tissue hypoxia, because of the low oxygen content, plus the pressure of the Band-Aid. So I'm going to undo the Band-Aid and put a much lighter one on. Could be completely unrelated and benign. All right, I took a look at my finger. Cap refill looks fine. Put a looser Band-Aid on. Kept the end uncovered so I can inspect. We'll continue. This trail itself is pretty crazy, how it's constructed. There's a tent site marked on far out, tent site 1. There it is.
It says room for one on an exposed hillside. I would say this is an exposed hillside.
Yeah?
You could argue it's an exposed mountainside.
That is some cool stonework to make that junction. That is ridiculous.
There's a survey marker.
Oh, wow.
All right. Wouldn't be a good host of Peak Baggin' with Pammy Lather if I didn't show the survey marker. This is right at the junction of the Whitney portal, which is that way, and the access from the PCT and JMT, which is that way. And we can see on this sign here that Mount Whitney is 1.9 miles up this way along the ridge. That's coming up. And, of course, can you see him? Oh no, I dropped one. Got my Welchies.
Dang. I thought the previous trail was crazy. This trail is even crazier. You can also see the little hut at the top. There's the peak.
How far do you guys think you'll...
I don't think anyone prepared me for how crazy this trail is. It's very cool. Dust storm, fire, or other weird weather phenomenon. All right, Hank's got a new idea. Bag these puppies. As long as I don't get too close to the edge, should be okay. There's so many of them, so tempting. They have names. It's fun.
Never seen one so cool.
Oh, wait. Didn't Jess say that it's a no-fly zone? If we could see it.
Okay, I'm not going up those things. Those things are insane. But some of the other ones look okay. Someone got real creative with this cairn. That's awesome.
All right, it's Pammy Lather here. You can see Hank back there. And we are almost at the summit of Mount Whitney. There's the hut. Very close. Very exciting. I didn't even know there was any kind of shelter up here. It's very exciting. More later.
They say don't rely on this in a lightning storm, but this thing is lightning rotted out. Maybe they mean just like attempt to dissuade people from pushing even though they shouldn't have.
So I came in here expecting it to be the size of like the shelter, but there's a wall here. There's the extreme danger from lightning sign with some tips on there. The Whitney shelter will not offer protection. You should leave the summit and proceed to a lower elevation. That's good. People have vandalized. Womp. Wooden floor is an integral part of lightning protection. The rest of it is covered by ice. So I guess it'll protect you a little bit, but just not fully. And there's a window. There's some people up at the summit. We haven't even got up to the summit yet. I just came in this little place. Let's see what Henry's up to. Oh, he's got the register. Nice.
Erected in 1909, no doubt with the use of stock going up that crazy trail. Pammy Lather is filling out the summit register.
What should our comment be?
I don't know.
Well, that's a lot of pressure.
Trained for 6 months for this. Acclimatized for 1 month.
Cheated.
Cheated.
So here's the other half of the shelter. And it's just like locked up, which is weird. So I'm gonna go around the other side and see if there's like a middle section that might be accessible from that side. I don't know. Nope. The middle section just doesn't seem to have, because it's like that first window thing there is like the part that I went in, and this part is the part that's like closed off. And then I guess that part either attaches to this door or I don't know. It's weird, but anyway, all right, we should probably like actually go to the summit now.
Oh look, my favorite beer is helping hold this place up.
All right, this says National Park Service, U.S. Department of the Interior, Mount Whitney, elevation 14,496. Wait, yes, 0.811. Wow, feet. John Muir Trail, also PCT. High Sierra Trail, September 5th, 1930. This tablet marks the construction of the highest trail in the United States. Begun in 1928, it was completed in 1930 under the direction of the National Park Service, working with the United States Forest Service. Cool.
But they built that shelter in 1909.
Also, I spied the Mount Whitney sign right over there.
There's 3 of them.
3 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Gotta be ready for the masses. Actually, not a lot of people up here. It's pretty cool.
This may be a record. 1, 2, 3, 4 survey markers.
Guys, this Mount Whitney sign is way heavier than I ever imagined it would be. It probably weighs like 10 pounds? What do you think?
I don't know.
It's definitely more than 5 pounds, and it's probably not 15 pounds, so I'm gonna go with 10. Wow. It's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
Okay, I'm done.
I found a 5th one! California Division of Highways. In case they were thinking about building a highway up here. I mean, that trail's pretty impressive. Oh my goodness, I found a 6th one. Wow. What in the world is going on over there? Yikes. Oh my gosh, I just saw a new mammal. Not a chipmunk, not a ground squirrel, not a marmot. Something way cuter than all of those. It's somewhere over here. who's under these rocks. There it is. Oh my gosh, the thing's on the edge. Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
All right, we're sitting here on Mount Whitney. We got some photos with the sign. It's exciting. And Henry, I have a question for you.
What's that?
Was Mount Whitney easier than you thought, the same as you thought, or harder than you thought?
Way more exposure with the trail and those ledges.
Okay.
And about the same amount of easy. As I told Pamela, we've been training our legs and bodies for 6 months, and we've been acclimatizing to the altitude for 1 month.
Yeah.
And our path is 2,300 vertical feet shorter than the day hiker one.
And we're used to having large, heavy packs.
Yep.
Which we don't have now. I will say, for me, it was much, much easier than I thought it was going to be. And I think that's because I was maybe just bracing for the worst, but Mather was way harder than this, I thought. For me, personally.
Well, yeah, there's no snow.
Part of that's because of the snow. Even the climb didn't seem that bad. I don't know. I'm just very happy because I thought it was going to be way harder, and I am like thrilled. Not only am I on top of the United States, I'm on top of the world. Just kidding, but I am very happy.
I'm on top of the world because I saw that mammal. I don't know when the last time I've seen a new mammal was.
I didn't get to see it. Maybe I'll still see it. Also, found out what that thing over there is. Can you see it?
Fire.
It's a fire. There was a lightning strike. And I guess they needed like a controlled burn in the area, so it's like now a controlled burn that started as a lightning strike.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. That's good.
Yeah, a guy was talking to a ranger, so there you go. All right, we're about to begin the second half of peak bagging with Pammy Lather. I guess it's already been bagged, but I think the show goes on as you descend, right? We're technically only halfway through. But just wanted to show you a full 360. Henry might have already done this, I don't know. But also say that there have been a few people up here with us while we've been here, but as we're leaving, there is no one here. There's been no one here for the past several minutes. We got to call our families. Not like every member of our family, you know, but parental representatives. And yeah, that was fun. And now we're gonna head down. We will be doing a little hiking in the dark, probably, but it should be at a very mellow portion. We'll get down all the, you know, big stuff in the daylight. And yeah, this has been truly a delight. I think I was kind of bracing for the worst, and it was awesome. And that's all. Pammy signing off. All right, got down the scramble part, back on the trail, headed toward the junction with the Whitney portal. You know what's gonna happen there. Well, geez. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's an Inception episode of peak bagging with Hank Lather going on right now. I don't know if filming has started yet or not, but he's gonna go look at a couple things, see about bagging them as I make my way down. So yeah, it's been an amazing day.
They look so tempting from here. And then you look at them from another angle and you're like, oh yeah, I will definitely die. I also really don't like exposure. It just makes me feel very uncomfortable and off balance. So I don't really like getting all that close to exposure. So that's also part of my decision. Then I just told Pam I wasn't going to do those two. We'll find another one to do. Oh yeah, welcome to Peak Bagging with Hank Lather, show in which Hank Lather bags mostly inconsequential peaks. This time we're doing whatever these things are called, whatever seems safe and not too hog wild bananas. So we'll see what the future has in store. All right, I'm on third needle. That was it. I will say the route I took at any point, except maybe one if I straight up collapsed, I would have been fine. Didn't get that close.
Henry may have showed this before, but this is like looking forward is coming down, and then looking back up this way is the trail going up. But then like right on the side, there will be stuff like this. I don't even know if you can see, but this is like a very sheer drop off. Oh, that's alarming.
So that's third needle, the one I was just on. And those are the crazy nutso ones. Guy's not super accurate about where the summits are for these. I think it's over there. We'll see if it's safe enough. Yeah, I got out there, but didn't feel safe enough to stand up. Again, it's perfectly safe. It's just the exposure. Maybe that's a known, not perfectly safe. Anyway, I didn't feel safe, so I didn't stand up there. Dang, so tall. Oh, and I forgot to mention that was a Guille Extra at $13,999. Third needle was like $14.65 or something. Not sure. All right, I think there's a couple more named ones. That one's the next one. That one's a Guille du Parcours or something like that. The valley's nice. I didn't touch that, but we're gonna call this close enough considering this boulder moves. That's I think the one I was just on right there. There's down below. I wonder how these got so bumpy. In other news, when I loosened the Band-Aid, my finger stopped throbbing. However, now that I've used it for some handholds, I'm worried I'm splitting it open again. But it'll be fine. The nice thing about the Coke can being so sharp is that it was a very thin cut. Although quite deep, it was thin, which is nice. I'm seeing a lot of these wag bags just sitting there. I hope people are coming back for them, but I don't know why you wouldn't just carry it with you. It's like the third one I've seen. This is the last one, a Guille Junior, 200 feet up. I think I'm gonna call it. I've had a good day. Had some fun. Got my thrills. The only reason would be to stay up here longer. I'd love to watch that sunset go through that wildfire smoke. Also, there's a really nice big old pufferton back there. But I think I'm good. Just gonna stick to the trail now.
Whoa! Just came around the corner and look, already at the junction. Probably goes without saying, but man, this is a lot faster on the way down. Also, just as beautiful, if not more, because I feel like I looked around more.
This might actually be the craziest part of the JMT. It's just, I mean, the immediate exposure is not bad. It's just so crazy. It's such a cool trail. I don't know how they got the shelter built before they built the trail. Doesn't really make much sense to me. Wow. I'm not sure if we've specifically pointed out in the video, but that's Guitar Lake, named for obvious reasons. We'll walk right by it on the way back. There's some really cool bivvies down there. Giant rock walls.
I know we've probably showed the same view a million times, but it's so beautiful.
There's Pamela down there.
Wow. It really is just gorgeous. Henry's hiking down there with a couple people we met that I think were headed up, but then like something happened with their water situation and they ended up deciding to come back down. I offered them my water, but it sounds like it wasn't enough. And honestly, they were not very far up, so I think it was probably the right move to turn around. But yeah, this is amazing. Henry, do you have any commentary on the scenery before us?
Commentary?
Yeah. Hank, I'm sorry. We're not done bagging the peak.
It's incredible.
It is.
I'm jealous of those JMTers. Get to camp by Guitar Lake and watch the sunset. But not jealous they have to be done. Now, Whitney, we get to continue.
Woohoo! 65 more miles. Let's go.
All right, I see a red thing among the rocks. Might be trash, might be treasure, like someone wants it, but I'm gonna go investigate. Any excuse to stay up here longer. That, and you know I love packing up trash. Found a marmot, he's cute. Hi, little guy.
I'm sure Henry's filming this, but I've continued on the trail and he's right there checking out whatever that red thing is. Is it a flag? Zooming in on him. Maybe a windbreaker that blew away, that was my guess. But it kind of looks like a flag now that I'm looking at it. He'll have to decide if it's trash that he should pack out or if it's something somebody might come back for. I don't know what that is. Huh, very odd. Anyway, while we're here, another view you've seen 500 times but I can't stop filming.
I don't know what this is, but it's definitely trash. It's ripped up something or other. Oh, put it in the back of my net. Join the Coca-Cola.
It would appear Henry is putting it into his bag. Be interested to find out what this is. Y'all already know. I'm sitting here in suspense.
Oh my gosh, it's JMT Tent City. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and probably 16, probably some more. Oh my gosh. Marmot, don't you know I'm here? So we met some High Sierra Trail guys with, of course, unimaginably small packs, doing 30 miles a day, whatnot. They were supposed to have summited Whitney, but they didn't make it up today, so they're gonna camp below, do it early tomorrow. But I don't know how I got to talk about this, but the guy, I think, asked me if I'd done any like side trips or stuff, and I was like, yeah, I did 3 of the Needles, and he's like, "This walkable?" And the other guy's like, no more stuff, we're already behind. It's pretty funny. Those guys were crazy. In fact, the smaller your pack, the crazier you are.
Wow, that's nice. Oh, amazing.
Dang, the rock is this golden that just fades to pink. That is a beautiful sight. Wow.
So I am booking, well, not booking it, trying to book it, my version of booking it, trying to hustle, I guess, to camp. And I was just going to take a picture of the mountains in front of me again, and I looked behind me. Oh my gosh. I almost missed this, guys. This is incredible. The pink clouds. They're amazing. This is perhaps the largest, gnarliest spider I've ever seen. It almost looks like a very small tarantula. Let's see if we can get it to go a little bit.
Come on, little guy.
Buddy. Maybe we scared him.
He
I
scares
don't
me.
know. You can't even see him here. He looks like completely blended in. Maybe if I move this rock, he'll move. Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know
He's like
a spider could.
stuck onto the rock. Anyway, he's interesting. I'm gonna stop bothering him because clearly he's not into this. All right, everybody. We made it back to camp. As you can see, can you see? Can you see? Henry will shine his light on our tent. There you go. Okay, anyway, that was unnecessary. Our tent is still standing, so that's great. And yeah, it was an amazing day. Definitely one of my favorite days on the PCT. Ironically, not on the PCT. And this has been Peak Bagging with Pammy Lather. Really just a guest host on Peak Bagging with Hank Lather. Maybe should have come up with a more flowing name, but thanks for having me. Bye.